Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Going in Raw, episode number 275. I'm Etep right here with you. Thank you for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have Parrot Head in the chat, manliness and motivation. My number one fan, Amanda Foucault. Keymon Bell, hail Keymon. Brutal Morningwood, Papa Cotton's in the house. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Hicks Villain. Let's see. My high school guidance counselor passed away a couple of years ago. She was one of the few. I'm sorry, man. But we aim to entertain and provide you some levity. Hey, folks, make sure you're still subscribed. We have lost like 10 subscribers in the last 4 days. People hate me, I think. You guys hate me. You guys sick of me? You want me to go away? Want me to leave YouTube? I'll go. I'll fucking go.
Pick YouTube.
You guys want to get rid of me? I'll go over to Rumble. I can say where the hell I want. Fucking YouTube. But we got the panel here. Let's just jump right into it tonight, folks. We got me, Vinny, Adam, and Chris here right now. CJ's on his way. Tony might show up in a little bit. But welcome, gentlemen.
Hey. I am the destroyer. I am the destroyer of worlds and fragile, scummy little egos.
Oh man, she was up there then.
Oh man, sending prayers your way, man.
I know, Ruben. I know. I stopped by Ruben's stream the other night. Dropped him off a comment. What up, Tehillim? Shalom. Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the Halloween franchise tonight. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna rank all these entries. We're gonna go through. We're gonna talk about these we're gonna rank them, folks. Just before we get into that, guys, what are your favorite? If you have a favorite in the series, what is your favorite entry?
The very first original.
The original one.
Yep.
Yeah. For me, 1 and 2 are pretty much tied. I think they go together perfectly. But yeah, 1 is definitely, if I got to lean one direction, yeah, it's the first one.
Yeah, they tried to remake it, a new technology and everything, and it actually took away from the scariness, like that 70s vibe. Like,
yes.
I like that older. It's a zeitgeist. It's a perfect product of its time.
It is. And that's the only good thing I can say about the David Gordon Green movies is when they did the flashback sequences back to the 70s, aesthetically, those were perfect. They should have made that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They should have made that. I love the original. Part 3 is a fucking amazing movie.
Yes.
Even though it's not technically a Halloween movie, it is goddamn amazing. And if you couldn't tell, the intro is kind of, just kind of inspired me just a little bit. Because I love that one. But honestly, my favorite one.
Dude, your intro came out first. I'm sorry.
Mine did. My intro came out first. What up, Pale Rider? Hail. Halloween was only good for the tits, period. Part 4. Part 4 is my favorite one, honestly. The opening sequence of that with all those shots of like the Halloween decorations in the old, like the country, like it reminds me of where I grew up. Like that's that country, like that. It looks like where I grew up, like honestly. And I was just out there today. And it's just like, goddamn, just that country ass setting reminds me of like my old like area I used to live in. And that was the very first one I saw, the very first Halloween movie I ever saw. And then I saw it like right when it came out and hit, I think it was VHS or pay-per-view. It was pay-per-view. It was viewer's choice. Because then you had part 5 came out like a week shy of a year later, which part 5 is, we'll talk about that when we start ranking them.
That was the first one with the little girl, right?
Part 4 was. Danielle Harris debuted in 4.
Danielle Harris. Okay.
Yep, she was in 4 and 5. And Arisa, she's 48. She looks phenomenal. Danielle Harris looks phenomenal.
She
would be the only reason I want to see A return back to the old country. It is the old country.
You're gonna love Hatchet. She's fantastic in it.
Yeah, I need to. I know. I'm about to get Shudder because that new Hell House movie's coming out on the 30th, and I want to start watching that VHS series that's on there. Like they just released like VHS 85. So Jennifer Lawrence was the first Laurie. No, Halloween isn't really hardcore horror. That's the nice thing about it. It's not really gratuitous. Like, I like that about Friday the 13th, but it makes more sense with Jason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This was technically kind of like the first slasher, wasn't it?
Well, Black Christmas would have been.
Okay.
I got what you could even say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which came out in 73, and I think Black Christmas came out in 74. So it's up, you know, those two were up there. Then, I mean, real slashers, I guess this one would, I don't, because the guy's name? Billy from Black Christmas. You never really see him, you know? Yeah. So I don't, I mean, technically he is, so, I mean, that's debatable. It's debatable. I mean, I see Leatherface as a slasher, definitely. Yeah. I don't think it wasn't originally intended to be that. The series morphed into that later on with a lot of weird a lot of weird entries into that franchise.
Yeah.
What's up, Frankie?
What up, Frankie?
Well, when you open Pandora's box, right?
You mean Pandora's Gash?
Pandora's Gash. They had Saturday the 14th came on.
Yeah.
Jack the Ripper was the first slasher. You're not wrong. Except Jack the Ripper was a time-traveling wizard.
From America.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Oh, I heard that he came out before the Chucky doll tale.
I think he did. But
retards.
You know what? We can talk about that later. But right now, we're just gonna get into it, folks. This is the main topic of the eve. Here we go. So we are gonna start out here. Now, this is all, you know. This is based on our own thoughts on this, and so I provided everybody with a list of the movies. Before
I got your list right fucking here, like literally
Here's
right in front of me.
Fucking list. So
it's on my phone.
All right. We got the original, like you said, we go back to 78 with the original timeline, which is the John Carpenter. We call that the John Carpenter timeline. So obviously you've got Halloween 1978. What up, Carl? Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Hey.
We got Halloween 1978. Now, when I have no issues saying that is the absolute apex of the franchise right there would be the first one.
Yeah. Followed by Ent. Oh, I'm fucking with you.
I don't know if that's rage or surprise or he just had a stroke.
I picked the worst one on the list on purpose.
I think fucking goddamn give me a heart attack.
You just went Instagram on us.
Is he serious? Is he kayfabing me?
I was on a stream with you when we ripped that movie apart.
No,
I know.
I think that
this is why you
OG,
need to stop drinking.
I think the OG 1 and 2 make like a perfect, like, in my opinion, 1 and 2 were like the perfect like duology. And then I thought it was nice that when they did 3, they were kind of like, okay, well, Michael's like put Michael to bed. Let's try something else. And that's why I like 3, because it did go off in its own, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like a Nightmare on Elm Street or you know, it had its own, you know, flavor. Like the idea was that Halloween was the villain and that these were kind of like stories about things that happened in Halloween. Yes. I didn't like that they just kept going with Michael afterwards, because I gotta say, like, I like I like him as a villain and everything, but he's fucking boring when it's like the 30th time. And then the Rob Zombie thing where they made him talk and shit, and I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, no, that was fucking terrible. Yeah, that was fucking terrible, Chris. I hated that. It's like the shape does not talk.
No.
He does not talk. And the other thing I really hated about the Rob Zombie shit was everything has to be fucking white trash with Rob Zombie.
Yep.
It's everything. Every other word is fuck or cunt. I'm like, dude, okay, I understand there's gonna be characters that talk, but I mean, like, your entire fucking premise is like they're white trash, and it's like, come on, that's not, like you said, you tried to go.
They destroyed Mike Myers, the kid version of him. They destroyed it.
Like all abused and shit. Like what the
fuck? It threw me out of the movie. How he behaved, everything about it was just idiotic.
It was ridiculous.
He shoots white trash because that's what he knows.
Yep. Manliness has a request. You asked for it.
Evil dies tonight.
That's right.
And shout out to Tony, monoTony, a channel member for 18 months. Love you, bro. You better get in. You better get in here.
Come on, Tone. Stop being a big Tone.
I would like to see a documentary style of Halloween 3, 40 years later. Yeah. Dude, I love that one. Good evening, Tina. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Right. Tina's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the Silver Shamrock. Oh, sorry.
No. I was wearing my Silver Shamrock beanie today. It says, "Welcome to Santa Mira, home of Silver Shamrock novelties" on it.
Yes.
Trey and I have so much Halloween 3 shit, it's ridiculous. He has like 2 posters in his room. I mean, yeah, it's
get the
he's
TV
got
jingle.
Shirts, hats. Oh yeah, we listened to it in the truck on the way to school. It's not just, dude, I'm teaching him. It's not just horror. Doesn't just have to live in October. It's year round. It's a year round lifestyle. Mm-hmm. It is. And you, like I said, that's why my den is decorated. And is that decorated for Halloween? No, that motherfucking shit stays up all year. That is, my den is Jason Voorhees and Pinhead and fucking Lost Boys and fucking all kinds
Halloween.
of shit. It's all
Halloween.
horror.
Yeah, I don't just break it out for your show, buddy. He's there year round.
I showed you guys. I got a 5-foot Michael Myers in my yard now.
Nice.
Yeah, an inflatable. Rob Zombie's Halloween was an alternate universe for Devil's Rejects. It fucking felt like it.
Yeah, it totally did.
Rob Zombie is from a family of carny folk. He writes what do you know. Yep.
Yeah. Small hands.
So now happy belated birthday to Keely Chow, great friend of the channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
man. Thank you. I did get to wish you a happy birthday on Facebook because we are friends over there. I'm going to talk part 2, Halloween 2. Great movie, but they have the Laurie Strode as Michael's sister in that one, and we all know that was like a last minute add-in. Mm-hmm. It didn't really ever bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I know some people absolutely hate that because it was written in at the last, because it was never discussed in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was never even really implied.
Mm-hmm.
It was just he was stalking this random girl.
Yeah, we just didn't know why.
No. Exactly.
So, I mean, that's why it didn't bother me so much at the second one that they ended up making it the sister. I'm like, well, it kind of makes sense that he wants to take her out. He hated his family. I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Dude, number 2 has one of the best deaths I've ever seen. Remember the kid that was trick-or-treating? He gets hit by the car and then slammed into the...
Ben Tramer. That's the one that Laurie was supposed to go to like homecoming with, was Ben Tramer.
Oh my God, dude. That was fucked up as a little kid. Yeah.
Yep.
What up, Tommy?
Was that him?
Yeah. Like he's still on fire.
I don't know. How about Danielle versus Angela from Sleepaway Camp? Angela had a penis.
Well, hold on. Didn't they say... Oh, wait, you said Danielle. Never mind. Wasn't there a rumor for a time about, what's her face? Laurie Strode there.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis. there was rumor that she might have had a dingleberry.
That was just a big clit. From all that activity.
Her tits were too nice. I don't know.
Right?
Male clitoris.
Have you seen her
that's
in
a trap,
trading? That's a very appealing trap.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah, there was rumor that she was a hermaphrodite or something. I'm like, what? Bullshit.
What was that Dan Aykroyd movie? Was it Trading Places or whatever with Eddie Murphy? And dude, she's like, her cans are out for, like, the girls are out for, catching rays. And I'm like, God damn, that's
fantastic. And True Lies, that dance sequence.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
Too bad she's a psycho lefty.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And the psycho ones are good bucks.
Well, her taste in furnishings is kind of turn off.
Well, she likes the Wayfair cab. Anyway. All right. So, I mean, Halloween 2. I looked down the list. At the rest of them. Okay. So you look at, say, the original John Carpenter timeline. Honestly, and this is just, like I said, me personally, the only other one that could challenge part 2 would be the 4th entry, simply because it brought Myers back, and it really, it's an effective movie. It was kind of like a safe movie, if that makes sense. Like, they didn't really take any big risks with it, but they did introduce the Cult of Thorn. They did introduce Danielle Harris, and said that Lori was killed in the car accident, and that's why her daughter's living with, Ellie Cornell, Rachel, the Carruthers family, and introduced Rachel, which she was actually a really good character.
So hold on, it's been a minute since I seen it, but so the Danielle Harris character was actually supposed to be Laurie's daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's been a minute since I seen them.
Yeah, H2O.
Yep. Yeah. So in part 4, which I think part 4 is the second best. I think 2 and 4 are like debatable. So I'll put that. I don't know. I want to go with what you guys think, though. What do you guys think of 4?
Yeah, 4 was a solid movie. From what I remembered, I really enjoyed it because it was a time like I was watching like all these things. But again, it's been a while since I've seen them again. But I did like 4, 1, 2, and 4. 3, I think I've only seen part of it. I don't think I've seen it in its entirety.
Oh, it's great, man.
3's great.
Okay.
3 is, and that's it. It doesn't really. It sucks because it's like you want to put it really high in the list, but you're like it has to like stand on its own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's called Halloween, but it's a standalone anthology type story. But it's so good. It was like underappreciated at its time because everybody expected Michael Myers, and what they got was this story that had nothing to do with him. The only time you see him in the movie is on the TV when Tom Atkins is in the bar.
Yeah, Season of the Witch.
It's a great fucking movie, though. It is. I will live and die on that hill. But I don't know. Like, in terms of the list, Adam, you have anything to weigh in on that one?
No, man, because I haven't really seen a lot of this franchise. Like, I saw bits and pieces of the second one, and that the part you were talking about with the kid getting, like, I've seen that. But, like, I've really only seen some of the first one. Because for me, it was just, Friday the 13th, that was perfection. And again, the bit of that I've seen of Halloween, the first one, again, perfection.
All right.
I think following, I'm not saying it's good, bad, or anything like that. Everybody always has good points, and I love being the guy sitting back listening to everybody's point of view because I've not seen it myself. They're all fine. I'm just not a huge horror guy. After the wrecks I've been in and a couple times being pronounced dead, I mean, it's all good and fine. But I've kind of lived that real life, and I just enjoy listening to you guys, and I'm happy to be here.
All right, brother.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were horror movies when I was a kid. I just thought they were cool, or funny. Like, I thought A Nightmare on Elm Street was one of the funniest fucking movies, dude. I'm like, these stupid shit kids. Yeah, like, Freddy's awesome.
Well, like the first time watching the one you love the most, like that was the first time I'd seen that one, Chris, and you made it worth the wait. You know what I mean? It was the best. A lot of times I'd see when you get the TV edit stuff, what bit we would get, I would see stuff that way when I was lucky. But like we didn't have cable or TVs and shit growing up, for the most part. So yeah, we were a little bit less fortunate. But and again though, it is to be at our age and be able to kind of see something for the first time with a bunch of good people like you makes it worth all the while. At least I think
we're gonna watch Halloween 4 here, and then I'm gonna fit that in.
Sweet.
Because remember, this Wednesday we're doing a Witchboard Wednesday. There's no holy shit news this week. We got Witchboard Wednesday. We got Friday the 13th, which it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be hosting remotely from my in-laws' basement on Wi-Fi. So
while being held hostage.
Well, because we bought tickets to the zoo booth, the Detroit Zoo, so we're taking the kid. You know, I tried to talk the wife into leaving Saturday morning, but that's a no-go. So I'm like, please, that way I want to take all my equipment. But so we're gonna fuck it. We'll do it live from the basement at the in-laws' house. I'll try to get attacked by Black Widow spiders. I'm sure she lets some loose down there for me. The mother-in-law loves me. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, maybe Tony can join though too for a backup, just in case you have issues.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the movie link out to everybody. For it looks like we'll check the poll here in a little while. But I want to address a few questions here. Hicksvillain says, I've always heard Myers was meant to be involved with the Silver Shamrock Company, but that could have been internet BS. I read that somewhere, but I wasn't sure of its validity.
No, that's what I thought too. Like because it happened on Halloween. Yeah, he put it on and he freaking snapped and killed his family. And that was the point, was that when you saw Season of the Witch, there was that aha, like, oh, that's
the mask.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the mask was cursed?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
because
there
it was
a series.
It was a Silver Shamrock mask, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the curse. The Silver Shamrock was this company that made the Halloween masks, and they were demonic. Like they had demonic possession in it and stuff, and it
because
people
they stole one of the Stonehenge rocks and were putting pieces in there. I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I gotta watch this movie.
But like that's, and again, maybe it's because I was young when I formulated this, but like you guys remember Friday the 13th, the series?
Yeah.
Not the movie, but like the series, and it was about like an antique shop. That's what I thought Silver Shamrock was. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, okay, like so it's all cursed items, and I honestly thought that Friday the 13th and Halloween were somehow connected. You know, like it was all like, oh, okay, you know. But that was just me being an idiot as a kid. But I thought, well, that was freaking cool, man.
But it actually is a pretty cool theory if you really think about it. Though.
Yeah.
You know. But to tie Myers to Silver Shamrock, absolutely, I can. Yeah, I can see that definitely. Tommy, I wanted to address. He says, "Hey, to the panel, apologies, dude. It's okay, and we'll play it for you just because you're
bunch of slack-jawed faggots around here. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me."
We love you, brother.
Excellent, man. Yeah.
And Soul
Keep raising
Assassin
hell.
asks, which franchise had the best run of sequels? Myers, Jason, or Freddy? Friday the 13th. For me, it's Friday the 13th.
For me, Freddy. I thought Dream Warriors was the peak of the series, and it was obviously a sequel.
Dream Warriors is fucking awesome. That is a fantastic fucking movie. That is probably one. That's my favorite one in the entire. I like that more than the original, to be honest with you.
You said that that third movie was a prequel?
No. Honestly, they should have just skipped 2 and made it 1 and 3. Like if we just went original A Nightmare on Elm Street, and then it went into Dream Warriors, and then what was it? The Dream Master, and then the Dream Child,
and then the Dream Child,
and then Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
And then Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Yeah, which I think is a great end to the series. Like I freaking love
Wes Craven's New Nightmare is awesome. That was so well done.
Yeah.
I wish they would have done that with Halloween. Like tied in more of the Silver Shamrock shit, just because it feels like such a redheaded bastard child. Like where you have like Michael Myers, Halloween, Michael Myers. You know what I mean? Like bring that more into the forefront. Make it about like the cursed items or like I don't know. I just because like for me, like when you're asking, like what's your opinions on the return of Michael Myers and Revenge? Honestly, I thought it ended well in number 2. I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
Like, Michael's over with, man. Now we're going into a new one with 3. And then he came back because people bitched. They thought that Halloween was about Michael Myers. And that's
the only reason why?
Yeah. There was no plans for a 4th.
happened. No.
Yeah.
And how did they bring him back in 4? Or he was just there. He was just there.
Okay. No. So after part 3, he got taken to, was it Smith's Grove Asylum? Him and Loomis, neither of them died in that fire in the Haddonfield Memorial. He was taken to Smith's Grove. Loomis was reassigned. They were transporting him on October 30th. Was it the 30th? It was the 28th of part 4. But I think it was the 30th. They were transporting him from Smith's Grove to another one, and he woke up in the ambulance, and he killed the ambulance attendants. And what up, CJ?
Hey, what's up, man?
And he killed all them, and then he fucking jumped in and started making his way back to Haddonfield. Yep. And when they found out the ambulance crashed, Loomis showed up there, and he was going back to Haddonfield to fucking, track him down. He was looking for Sheriff, the original sheriff. He was Brackett. Brackett was retired. Ben Meeker was a new sheriff, and that's how he came back. And this was the one where they kind of introduced the Cult of Thorn. Okay. Part 4. You got 4, 5, and 6 are the Thorn trilogy. So that's how they brought him back. Was he didn't die? They kind of they basically retconned his death.
Yeah, Lori died though.
She died in a car accident.
That's what sucked is they off-screened her, and that was why when I saw H2O, like when I saw the movie poster, and it blows my mind that came out in '98 because I could have sworn it was newer than that.
I know. But I saw that in theaters.
Like
my senior
Jamie
year,
yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis was on the poster, and I'm like, that bitch died. What the hell? And then retcon.
Yep. And that is a big part of it too, because it was like them saying, because she had no plans to ever come back. And when she did, it was like, well, they have a lot of leeway because she died in a car accident. So it's like, well, she moved across the country and changed her fucking identity to get away from this. So, it kind of worked. And, but so I really think that part 4 is like I said, I will lobby for that movie on the floor of the fucking Senate.
Yeah, but if you do, they'll arrest you.
Well, no more funding for the Ukraine, but part 4 better be on the top of that list, or I swear to God, we're going to release our nuclear arsenal.
I will filibuster for days on behalf of part 4.
He has 6 billion reasons to do.
Yeah,
I'm putting Halloween. Okay, if it pleases the court, I will tie for second Halloween 2 and Halloween 4. Okay, so.
All
right. So 2 and 4. You know what else came out in when 4 came out in 1988? Child's Play.
Yes, it did.
Coming up.
All right. So after that, we got a tie for the second. Like I said, Season of the Witch, I think that one stands alone of its own volition as just a fantastic standalone movie that happens to be called Halloween, right? We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
So we'll put Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, over in its own category as a standalone. I mean, it's not fair to judge it.
That was on TV first, wasn't it?
That is theatrical.
Oh, it did?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that was why people are so pissed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like ticket goers at the recent or ticket purchasers were upset to find a complete absence of Michael Myers. They had interviews and people were like, yeah, this sucked.
God damn it, I wanted some Michael Myers in my movie. You get no Michael Myers, so I was very, very disappointed.
Yeah.
I went up to that pencil neck little geek manager with all the zits on his face and I said, God damn it, I want my money back.
I'm sorry, sir.
I can't give you a refund. Don't hurt me.
Yeah.
They take it out of my salary.
God, I was so young when that went.
Comments. What's up, Trina?
Hey.
Hey, Trina.
Hey, sorry. Wait, they off-screened her because she was doing another project at the time. They wanted to do 4. Okay, see? The new Halloween trilogy sucked.
They could have just said,
I agree.
Not here anymore.
Yeah, she's in Florida for the month. It's summer vacation.
Out of those 3, I think 2018 was the only good one, and they could have kept them dead right there.
Yep.
But I don't like what they did to Lori.
You're absolutely right, Tony. Jason's my favorite. Mm-hmm. Chucky the doll was inspired by the My Buddy doll.
Yes, it was.
Child's Play, Tom Hanks.
With a little bit of Spielberg.
What up, horny Alf? Hail, brother. Hail. Wait, did you know the script for the original Child's Play was finalized 12 years before the Battle of Fort Sumter?
What the fuck?
Oh, did you miss that fight today, Chris?
Okay.
That was hilarious.
Yep. Yeah, Brad Dourif does mention the words Child's Play in Exorcist 3, which is a fucking great movie, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right.
It's another skip to number 2.
Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Oof.
Not a fan.
This one was rushed to production. Like I said, it came out a week shy of a year after Part 4. They greenlit this before 4 even released, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
They really wanted to get... Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hollywood.
But after Part 4, you've got the Paul Rudd one, which is The Curse of Michael Myers in 1995, which is Donald Pleasance's last movie, and it's a Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
It's cobbled together. There's like 4 different cuts of it. You've got the Weinstein cut,
Runner.
like the director's cut, like the Miramax cut. I mean, it's
a 5.
No. Part 6.
Oh, 6.
Part 6. That's The Curse of Michael Myers. It came out in 95.
I never saw any of them.
You didn't see Part 5?
No, I saw Part 5, and I was losing interest in 4. I know you're gonna lobby on the Senate, but I was one of those douchebags that actually was disappointed that they went back to Michael Myers. After seeing Season of the Witch, I was like, oh, okay. I wanted to see what they're gonna do next, because I was like, the speculation was like werewolves or vampires and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, what are they gonna do next? And it was almost like a Christmas. You know how you have Christmas specials every year or whatever.
Yep.
Well, in '85, it was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be our Halloween specials, because other than the Great Pumpkin from the Peanuts, you really didn't have much around Halloween. So hey, here's a good movie. And when it was the Return of Michael Myers, I know you like it, but I was a little upset. I was one of those douchebags that was complaining. Like, you guys were doing something different, and now you're just giving us a Nightmare on Elm Street light, or Friday the 13th light. And when I saw Revenge, I was like, yeah, I'm not liking it. I was like, okay, the one I gave the number 4 a chance, and I wasn't impressed. I gave number 5 a chance. I didn't like it. I completely tuned out until I saw H2O in '98, when I was like, how the hell is this bitch back? She's right on the movie poster.
That was some high quality H2O.
It's like, didn't I see this bitch?
Captain Say No shows no mercy.
No, I honestly, I had written off the series because where Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th were kind of, I know Friday the 13th had some pretty lackluster sequels, but somebody else mentioned it in the chat where they were Halloween was in the Bush Leagues. In my opinion,
it was Tony.
Yeah, I thought Freddy and Jason were the apex of the slasher films.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And, Halloween, it kind of had to try harder than the other two to get my attention. And after Revenge of Michael Myers, I'm like, I'm out. Sorry. And I didn't come back until H2O.
So that's actually a good question, because H2O. All right, so we've got the Curse of Michael Myers. That's the culmination of the Cult of Thorn trilogy of 4, 5, and 6. And 5, they literally muted Danielle Harris's character. Weinstein cut sounds like something Shaky the Moyle did. He probably did.
Shaky the Moyle.
Does the Weinstein cut have a scene with Michael killing Harvey Weinstein as he's banging a hot woman? It was Jennifer Lawrence.
Well, because she's the original horror queen.
She is. She's the original Scream Queen. Chucky's based off my younger brother. I got pics of him from '77 in the same outfit. Don't say that. Tom's gonna get mad.
Yeah. And another fun fact: I Am Legend, the original book, had a short story in there. This was in 1954 that had a doll that was murdering people. So there's your original influence.
I Am Legend, like the Omega Man.
Yeah, the original book.
Yeah.
And Arnold was actually going to make that movie. Was going to make I Am Legend. So that book was being passed around Hollywood all throughout the 80s. So, yeah, you know how Hollywood works.
Nelson, nobody's deleting your comments except for Trina.
Except for Trina.
I love Danielle Harris. She was my boo, and Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That's a great movie. All right.
I introduced the girls yesterday to the Goonies.
Oh, another fucking chef's kiss of a movie. I got to see that in the theater.
Oh, yeah, they liked it. Well, because it was funny because usually my youngest, she was playing on her phone, and by about a third of the way through the movie, she wasn't on her phone anymore.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's how I know she liked it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's quality right there.
All right.
Yeah.
So part 5, Revenge of Michael Myers is bad. Curse of Michael Myers is bad. H2O is pretty good.
It was an event. It was holy shit. Jamie Lee Curtis is back.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see neither of the Rob Zombie movies are going to rank above H2O. I don't think any of the David Gordon Green trilogy ranks above H2O.
No! Evil dies tonight!
Wait. All right, we'll do it again.
Wait. I had something for that.
Evil dies tonight!
Nobody's deleting your comments, Nelson. It's YouTube, bro. Trust me. It's the fucking Google mods. It's no.
Yeah, we're not even seeing it, dude.
No.
There's nothing on the
seeing it on my YouTube feed or the StreamYard feed. H2O. So H2O is going to take the 4 spot. Unequivocally.
Yeah, that's an iconic scene where you remember Michael and Laurie had that stare down through the window, like the door, and like that was like, holy shit, I'm sold.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
See, she was kidding, Nelson. Trina's gonna go go all northeast on him. Let's see. Halloween Resurrection.
I was gonna say that the timeline stuff. So the Laurie Strode timeline would be what movies? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, H2O.
She dies in 4, 5, 6 in H2O, and she gets killed off in the beginning of Resurrection.
Yep.
Yeah, she gets killed off. That was her deal, was to come back, and she wanted to die like quick, and she ended up shooting for like 4 days. But they killed her off in the beginning of Resurrection. So
I'm trying
she's
to remember
done
Resurrection. I remember the beginning.
That's the one with Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes, Katie Sackhoff, Sean William Scott. Katie Sackhoff gets her head cut off.
What?
Was
that the keeper off in she was whacking?
Well, at the end of H2O, she takes his head off with the axe, and you find out it wasn't Mike Myers. He put the mask on.
It was a paramedic.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a paramedic. Yep, and he just walked away.
Gotcha.
So, yes.
And he did he kill her by decapitation? How did he kill her?
He stabbed her when they were hanging off the roof of the building.
Oh.
And remember in the beginning of Resurrection when she was in the asylum and they ended up fucking fighting on the roof, and I think she was hanging off there or something, and he stabbed her or hung her from it, something. I haven't seen Resurrection in a couple of years.
Okay.
I thought he put her in a sex coma.
And in the last three horrible movies, the first one of that trilogy, they take Halloween 1 and 2, and then they go right from there into their shitty story, right?
The Rob Zombie one?
No, not the Rob Zombie ones.
No, the David Gordon Green timeline.
Oh, yep.
That ignores everything except I think it was part 1. It goes right from the original sequel. Was it 2?
Yeah, because they still said that Laurie was his sister, and that wasn't revealed until part 2.
Okay. All right. So we've got number 1 is 78. Tied for the 2 spot is Halloween 4 and Halloween 2. Then we got in 4 we've got H2O. So locking down the 5th spot right now. I mean, you've got Busta Rhymes. That's Resurrection. That's Trick or Treat, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. None of the David Gordon Green movies. I mean, objectively, I can say maybe Halloween 2018 is better than the rest at this point.
Yeah, 2018, I was okay with that one.
I didn't really like it, but I can objectively say now, looking back, it's better than part 5, part 6. Definitely Resurrection. Definitely the Rob Zombie movies.
Mm-hmm. The Rob Zombie movies are shit.
All right.
Yeah, it's so frustrating when somebody gets a hold of it and they want to put their artistic stink on it and they completely destroy the source.
Yeah, he didn't just put his stink on it. He just ate like a bunch of Activia and just diarrhea all over it.
My wife did that when she put fucking maraschino cherries in my cherry pie.
That bitch.
Yeah,
I gave her a good-hearted smack upside the head for that one.
Stop silencing Nelsonated voices, YouTube.
Yeah.
These bastards. All right, let's see. We'll rank a couple more of these, and then I've got some fucking memes. We've got some fire memes tonight, boys. All right, so we put 2018 in the 5 spot. So that leaves number 6. So we've got Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. We've got the 2 Rob Zombie abortions, which, I mean, let's face it, those 2 are going to be at the bottom of the fucking list. You got Resurrection. You got Curse of Michael Myers. You got Revenge of Michael Myers. Number 6.
Why does Austin Powers want to get revenge, and why is he cursed?
Party on, Wayne.
Is it that
Party on, Garth.
I mean, I'm sure he's so riddled with syphilis that his penis is the size of a pinky toe.
It's like a small child holding an apple.
Damn.
So number 6. It's like I said, neither of the zombie ones. I don't think it's Halloween Kills or Halloween Ends. Those are both fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that leaves us with Resurrection, Curse, and Revenge for the 6th spot. Out of those, which is the least offensive to the senses?
I don't think I've seen all of those.
I haven't seen Curse, so I don't have an opinion on it because I tuned out. Revenge was that bad for me.
I'll honestly say, Jesus, I don't want to put Resurrection ahead.
Jesus isn't on the list,
really. Jesus has nothing to do with this. What goes on down here, pal? That's a line from Halloween 4. And as I pointed out to Manley's the other day, if you missed the member stream last Thursday, I did commentary for 2 episodes of Tales from the Crypt, episode 1 and 2, last Thursday night or afternoon. So I'll be doing that again this week.
Nice.
Or we might just do a fucking watch party.
Do the one where Roger Daltrey's nose falls off in the sink?
No, but I did the one where Larry Drake plays a fucking evil Santa Claus in the 2nd episode. We did that one. All right, so I'm gonna. All right, I'll say. Not yet. Resurrection. I'll go with Resurrection for number 6. I have to. Because
it gave you erection.
Resurrection is fucking bad, but I mean, part 5 is fucking. Tina is one of the most insufferable characters. If she would just like kept her mouth shut and looked hot, it would have been so much better. But everybody in that cast was just bad, and they kill Rachel off the beginning of the fucking movie.
That's the one thing they didn't delete.
Of course they didn't.
I swear to God,
Holy
we should
shit.
take Mama Susan and make her sit on a propane tank upside down.
So number 7, it's either curse or revenge, kills or ends.
Can we just say they're all boys? You're all just terrible.
Boy, that sounded like the last 4 relationships.
Yeah.
I'd go curse, honestly. And if you get like the right cut of it,
What year
Curse
did
of
Curse
Michael
come out?
Myers,
I think it was like
1995.
Oh, 95.
95. That one was Paul Rudd's technically his first movie, even though he shot Clueless before then, just like My Buddy Down the Chucky's. Never
Right.
mind.
Hey,
And then he got the Shamrock powers, and that's why he's immortal.
Yeah. Yeah, that bastard, man. He ages well, man. I'm freaking jealous.
It's that
all right.
foreskin lotion.
So yeah, he shares.
Did
the
he
same
take my
goal.
Korean foreskin?
It's all that Google Chrome.
So revenge. Revenge, kills, ends, and then you got the 2 Rob Zombie movies, which were just saving the last place. Fuck, man. I gotta put Revenge above the fucking other 2 David Gordon Green ones. It's definitely better than the fucking Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah.
So
Revenge was the sequel to H2O?
No,
no, that's
was
Resurrection.
after Return.
Oh, that was, oh.
Yep, Revenge was after Return. That's part 5. So
That was the one
all right.
that was the one that got me to stop watching until H2O.
They had the 2 cops that walked around with the clown soundtrack. You remember that, Chris?
I don't honestly. All I remember about that movie was I was seething because there was like weird, like it almost became like the Revenge almost became like a parody of Halloween. Like the characters were like so over. It reminded me of Freddy's Dead when they had Roseanne Barr in there, or the Dream Child or whatever. I'm like, God damn it, guys! Like stick, focus, people. I don't remember the clown soundtrack though.
Oh, when the two cops showed up, you'd hear it'd be like clown music. What up, J-Man?
Kind of rings a bell.
All right, so let me recap this list real quick here before we're gonna look at some memes and we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish this one up. So far, number 1 we've got 1978. Number 2 is tied between Halloween 2 from 81, Halloween 4 88. Number 4 on the list, Halloween H2O from 1998. Number 5 is Halloween 2018. Number 6, Halloween Resurrection from 2002. Number 7, Curse of Michael Myers 95. Number 8, Revenge of Michael Myers 89. Okay. All right, wait. I'm really late to this. We're not including part 3 because part 3 is a fucking amazing movie on its own, and it really doesn't fit into the franchise. But no, I love part 3. If you missed the intro to the show, go back and watch the intro to the show. It is a fucking homage to part 3. That is an awesome movie, and I love Tom Atkins and his glorious mustache. Yeah, but let's check. I got some memes for you guys, and then we'll come back and we'll finish ranking this up, and then we'll talk some more Friday the 13th, which, if you didn't see, me and J-Man ranked the entire Friday the 13th franchise a while ago, but here's some memes, folks.
That one and the MJ.
What? I hear about this one.
Holy shit.
Isn't Watto just a space Jew?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
the
that's
sand
beside the
people.
point. The sand people. I love that. I got that meme with that stormtrooper with the Marines. And he's like, I heard you have a problem with sand people.
Yeah. Well, they scare easily, but come back in greater numbers.
Speaking of racist stereotypes in Star Wars, they're talking about bringing back the Trade Federation for the next season of Ahsoka. Like, seriously, you're going back into the angry Asian well for...
Yeah, they're all Japanese
I
dudes.
cannot wait for this.
Why is this the orange Akanta coming after us? We will do nothing wrong.
Why is she still alive?
The Misery Tubers are going to keep that alive for a third season.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right. So we're at number 8, or we're at number 9 now on our list here, folks. And we're really scraping the barrel here because we are left with kills, ends, and the 2 Rob Zombie shit piles. So
Flip a
Four-way tie.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really, you've got, God, it's fucking horrifying.
Well, the
but-
first Rob Zombie one was better than the second one.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
could see that at least. We know that.
That's
But-
like saying diarrhea is better than explosive diarrhea.
I know, but he's trying to make that list. So
Hail Tollbat. All right, but was Rob Zombie's 2007 Halloween better than Halloween Ends? Yes. Was it better than Halloween Kills?
yeah,
Don't know.
Okay.
the last 2 Halloween movies were shit.
Yeah,
They
were
fucking
really bad.
absolutely were. Halloween. So we're going with 2007. Jesus Christ, I can't believe.
Wait,
I'm
I
putting
didn't
that
even.
ahead of
No, I
anything.
didn't even see Kills. It was that bad. I saw your review
Yeah,
on it.
Yeah, just Hail Tollbat. Yeah, you just got to watch my review.
Yeah, I did.
Wait. J-Man says, I'm going to get beat up. I love Halloween Kills. Top 5 for me. I know.
Oh shit.
Hey, you're entitled to your opinion, and you're also entitled to be wrong. It's fine.
Trina,
love
use
you,
that wrench.
J-Man.
No, I'm kidding.
Even
Somebody
a
ban
broken
this guy.
clock is right twice a day. So, there you go.
Hey, if he liked it, he liked it. What are you gonna do?
Oh, excellent, CJ. I see.
See
I
the
see
troll
what you shared
pole
the private
caps
chat.
on this guy?
I also like Rob's 2 better than a few others too. Now you're pushing it, bud. Now you're pushing it. That's gonna get you a fucking 5-minute ban. I'm just kidding, mods. Do not ban J-Man.
Yeah.
Do not do that. I'm just kidding. Do not. All right, so we got 07. So I would say Kills is at least better than Halloween 2. And Halloween Kills is a fucking steaming pile of shit. It is. I hate that fucking movie. I shit all over that one. I shit all over that whole trilogy. I did.
I put dishonor on your family, on your house, and on your cow.
I think, yeah. I mean, then you're left with like Halloween 2 from Rob Zombie and Halloween Ends, which I think those both just tie for 12th. Like literally, they just tie for fucking 12.
Really bad.
What up, Tony?
Hey.
Hey, Tony.
Soon I'm eating my enchiladas.
What was that?
What?
I'll be back soon. I'm eating my enchiladas.
Okay. Enjoy your enchiladas. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
I will send a picture to you, Etep. You can share them on the stream, and we can center tonight around the enchiladas.
Nice.
Were the enchiladas made before Chucky?
What about Black Chucky? Because I mean, you put that up. That was fantastic.
Hi, old Blick Chucky there, bud.
I thought Chucky was the 6th day. The script.
the killing puppet of color. His Cucky.
Cucky.
Holy shit. No, that's one of the Misery Tubers, Cucky.
Yeah. Halloween Ends is offensive as a long time. Yeah, it is. It is offensive. I fucking hated that movie.
Dude, that was
all right. So here's
Remember
that
kid
little
falling?
bitch, Corey. The little fucking what's his name? Corey. He gets bullied by high school band kids, and then he's beating up Michael Myers. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I just like at the beginning with like the slapstick, which wasn't supposed to be slapstick, where like the kid falls to his death, and you're like, that wasn't supposed to be funny.
I have midget wrestling on in the background here, right? So like,
enchiladas die tonight.
Yeah, those
look good.
Hell yeah,
very good.
Just for Brutal's comment, we'll play.
Evil dies tonight.
All I can say is my arteries. My arteries.
You know what you need to do? You need to wash it down with some Activia.
Yeah.
Wait, Draven says, I like the first 2 new Halloween movies. The last one was terrible. Well, Draven, you're fired.
He
wait, did you have Revenge Under Curse?
In a beer.
Yes, Revenge is Under Curse. Revenge is terrible. Curse is... It depends on which cut you're talking about of Curse, too. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, Revenge got me... Like, I stopped watching because of Revenge.
Does that mean he's over Unger and Unger was overdone?
I believe so, CJ.
Me think so. How dare you enjoy my people's food? They look awesome.
Did you make sure to put some hot sauce in your pocket to endear yourself to the locals?
Yes. I ain't no ways tired.
Oh my God.
Did you ask Taco's permission before you made those?
All right. So counting back. We'll count all the way back. We'll go with the tied for the 12th spot. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got special permission from my sketchbook to make these. So, all of my Mexican brothers, it's all good.
Orale.
Yeah,
he said something about chingado, pinche gringo.
To wrap it up, we got Halloween 2, 2009 at 12. 11, Halloween Ends, which those two are just tied for the bottom of the barrel. Halloween Kills in the 10 spot. 9, Halloween 2007. Revenge of Michael Myers in number 8. Number 7, Curse of Michael Myers. Resurrection, number 6. Number 5, Halloween 2018. Number 4, H2O. Tied for the second was Halloween 4 and Halloween 2. And number 1, of course, the original 1978 Halloween. And as a perfect standalone, we have over on its own side of the paper, Season of the Witch, which is completely, that's a great movie. So that's the Halloween rankings right there, ladies and gentlemen, according to us anyway, which I thank you, gentlemen. That was actually a fucking that was actually fun to go through those.
Angela shares the same sentiment as me on with the first 1 and 2. If they would have just made an anthology series out of it, like, I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Well, I don't know. I think that list was a lot better than like the Dave Meltzer list. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that horrible. Yeah, that was awful.
Fucking Dave Meltzer.
They didn't give me a handy like the Young Bucks, so I had to give them a lower rating.
They let me snort coke out their ass like
4 top 3. Yep.
The Pat Patterson match with Rikishi.
Tony's voice is fire. Speaking of Buffalo Jeff, I will be the 4th bullshitter again on October 26th. I'll be filling in for Coach Kendo, soon to be Dr. Kendo. But yeah, I'm filling in for him again, as he will be on the road traveling. So I'll be over there. You guys can catch me on World Class Bullshitters for my 4th or 5th appearance now. I'm gonna need a drawing soon.
Well, I mean, if we're counting like the time the one that got banned, it's definitely 5th.
Yeah, because that was a High Council episode. What up, Scrambles? Yep. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, Scrambles. Though. Wait, Booker T said both companies need to stop having Meltzer anywhere near their. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
CJ, I believe you had something to share with the class.
Oh yes, I do.
Let me present the background track here. Yeah, you present them. Present them. Was that fucking? That was South Park.
Yeah.
All right,
Iggy
J
just
Man.
sacked
Thanks
my
for tuning in,
boss.
bro. Thanks
Present
for tuning in, J Man.
I figure
All right,
since
what do we got?
it's the Halloween season, I need to do something a little horror-y. So let's see how many of you people remember this one.
I don't remember playing this game.
I'm just gonna say it. I love Bob Moog. Thank you, Mr. Moog.
I love how right here it kind of sounds like Primus.
Whoa, me.
Damn, Fishman.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that was great. That was
fucking great.
Yeah, man. 1985 Child's Play music. It was excellent.
Well, the debate in the whole soundtrack on that one. I just for some reason the GoldenEye sound fonts has worked for just about everything I put it to.
Nice.
Wow.
It's like it's like Super Mario 64. You can use it for just about anything.
Nice.
Yeah, that's killer.
I just am glad you showed the game again because that was like a flashback to the past, man. I remember that first time renting it and, being able to play it. And that was, well, fuck, it was exciting back then,
Yeah, I've played that. I've played that one on the NES here. Thank you, courtesy of Tollbat on the baddest era right here.
Actually, I love the original, all three of those original cartridges.
Nice.
Although the second one kind of pissed me off because if you didn't have the Nintendo Power Strategy Guide, you'd have no idea about waiting to crouch for the tornado to come and get you. I was like stuck. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And it was like, oh, this is the part where you crouch and wait for the tornado. I'm like, where the fuck does it say that? Like, it doesn't. How did you know? Oh, because I had Nintendo Power. I'm like, so if you don't have Nintendo Power, you're fucked. Well, yeah.
I was going to mention though.
Remember? Sorry, Tony.
No, I was just going to. I miss that aspect about video games. How you'd be on the playground talking with kids and they'd tell you something cool you didn't know about the game. And there was like a 50-50 chance that it was bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sonya Blade had a naked patch, and Scorpion, if he does his get over here 3 times consecutively, he actually says, get the fuck over here.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, you'd learn like a lot of cool shit. Like just to, you know, RGT85 did a review of WWF Raw on the Sega Genesis a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about that, how like the wrestlers would have special moves that they wouldn't tell you about. They just released the game with them in there, and you'd hit a certain button combination and Nash would tear his quad or something, you know? But like that's what it was all about, you know, kind of like the first Zelda game too, like talking about it on the field during recess, dude. Like those days were good. Those were good days, you know.
Dude, Tony, and you're not wrong either. Like when I met him, just to get a photo, he tore a quad.
I want to have a whole bunch of people go up to him with LA Knight photos and have him try to sign it.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah!
Like instead of fake cheese, everyone
for the dollars, and then he'd bitch about Trump.
Didn't he tear a quad in like the 3 seconds he was Super Shredder and fucking Ninja Turtle Secret of the Ooze? Like he did. He injured himself. Like, dude. Yeah. Coolest part of the movie though, dude. When I had that on VHS, I rewound that part 100 times. Like Super Shredder.
That was cool.
You're like Bart Simpson when he's pointing out when Lisa breaks Ralph's heart. He's like he pauses, and here's where you can see his quad tear.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Well, seeing that in the theater, man, the Super Shred, that was just bad.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea that was Kevin Nash.
Yeah, no, well, like, dude, you know they're not really dropping the dock on you, right? Like, how did you hurt your fucking leg, dude? He's got bad luck too. In Punisher, he really got stabbed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit's still fucking hilarious.
Tom J got him right in the chest, man.
Yeah.
It's whew. But how tough is that son of a bitch that he kept going?
The only thing that would make it better is, you know, because he's a wrestler, he'd be going for the payback. So let's say they didn't stop and he takes it, pulls it out himself, and sticks it into him. Like he's like, all right, you son of a bitch. Now it's your turn. Payback.
Yeah, it's just a receipt.
You know. Yeah, it gives him his receipt right there on set.
Two died on the set of the.
Was it tough or was it the cocaine and steroids?
Yeah, the cocaine.
Global warming.
You hear the Popeye jingle, like when he does the cocaine.
Oh, I think it was the other one. Yeah, no, that's he suddenly he died of Tom Jane control. See, never mind.
Awake.
That's why you need to be claymation.
Hang on. we got a guest here in the studio.
Hey.
He's inexplicably awake for some reason.
Because his internal alarm said it's showtime.
He did. He was like, I know. He's got his skeleton pajamas on.
All right, he's gonna go beat up some entitled Italian kid.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, are you gonna go beat up Ralph Macchio?
What up?
Spooky, scary skeletons don't shiver in down your spine. Spooky, scary skeletons don't shiver in.
Dropping fire on the live stream.
Yeah.
National Space Jesus. What up, buddy? You down dropping? Tony's like you're down here dropping bars, man.
I don't know why, but I just brought a clock down.
He wasn't
because he was rapping. Flavor Flav.
Yeah, you brought it down because your time is now.
Yeah.
Right.
Here comes
we were talking about the Halloween movies. We were talking about Halloween. You like Season of the Witch, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite one, would you say? Yeah. What are you doing?
The pumpkin mask and get it stuck on your head.
No, I got a kazoo right here, bud. If you want to play a kazoo, you don't need to get the whole bag out.
I gotta get the bag.
There's like 5 stickers stuck to that.
Oh.
Here. Okay, go ahead.
Name that tune in 5 notes or less.
Can we record that and we'll play it for that conversation that happened earlier today on Twitter?
Yep. All right, buddy.
All right, now do the Song of Storms.
Yeah, dude, do some Skinnerd.
Play some Skinnerd.
Oh no, it's got to be the diarrhea cha-cha-cha song.
No, you got to go to bed.
I'll leave here tomorrow.
All right, before you go to bed, let's get some Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. Galileo. Trey's confused.
Hey,
You're gonna have a nightmare of bees swarming.
speaking of this, how are you liking the piano, Trey?
Hey, Tony asked you how you been. Yeah, so you're playing piano now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tony asked how you're liking the piano.
I think it's fun.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
Good. Stick with it, man. You won't regret it. You'll be really
Think of it,
happy
Harry.
you did.
Sing us a song, the piano man.
What songs were you playing today?
I can't remember.
All right, it's time to go to bed. I love you. Say
He was-
goodnight.
I was actually gonna be watching.
Okay, well, you can say goodnight. You can go upstairs and hang out with Mommy, okay?
Yes, Bowser, you can stay up a
Okay,
little
Trey, you're
longer.
going to make me go off camera, aren't you?
Comes back on and Etep's unconscious.
Right now, Etep. We come back on and he's like this because Trey just got done chopping the
Yeah.
shit off.
He got the Jericho chest.
Shit.
I
got
told
two
him, I
black
said,
eyes.
remember we talked about last time. I know, take your ass upstairs.
Take your ass upstairs.
I don't know why, but the comments aren't posting to the feed for me on StreamYard.
The
Yeah.
last one I have is from Tollbat at 6:38.
Yeah, it's just
Same.
a shush. Yeah.
Yeah. So I apologize. I'm looking over here now.
Fullback has power over us.
Yeah, wait. See, Nelson says, my woman's daughter's ganged up on Trey in a Nerf war. He ran into Etep's truck and said, they teamed up on me. I'm hiding. He did, too. He went and hid in my truck. Which, it'd be more effective now because you can't see in the windows anymore. Hey, Clone Geek, happy Columbus Days. Have you guys done the yearly releasing of the rats? Are we talking Sammy the Bull Rats or what? Oh God!
Happy Columbus Day. It's an
Hey,
Italian
Happy
holiday.
Columbus Day.
Play it.
Bob Ann.
Absolutely.
Happy Columbus Day.
And this, folks, is why history is written by the winners.
That's why I love that meme of the NPC looking at the Confederate flag and going, why would you celebrate losers? And then it's smiling when it says Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah.
But it's not on the cell phone calendar. That's what's weird.
Yeah. I don't want to imagine a United States without Italians. I just want to throw that out.
Thank you.
I mean, no pasta, no good stuff. There's so much that came from it. Art,
Music, baby, music.
music.
You're the musician.
What are the Horsemen?
Art.
Vinny?
Yeah. Come on now, guys. We got Vinny out of this.
Yo,
we got
wait.
Vinny out of the
Oh,
deal.
of
We got
course.
Vinny and Frankie
Blue
out of
font
the deal.
haircut.
Tommy,
Chewing gum
part
while
of Tony.
talking.
Well, the
Where's
art,
your
the
cheese?
architecture, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Plumbing,
Yeah.
yeah, Romanesque.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Let's do this. We're going to talk a little more Friday the 13th.
But we just
But,
talked about
to
Italy and Italians, and you didn't play it.
Yeah. What the
Oh,
hell?
shit. Hang on.
Is that religious?
A tour
I
of
know.
Italy, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that. We'll go on a tour. Hey!
All that's missing is the seal dancing in front of a dead body in a trunk.
That's right. and one of his flippers up, like he's about to hit his woman if she opens up her mouth.
Yeah. He's got a ring. He's got a pinky ring on his flipper.
I told that broad one more time, and I'm gonna check that dental work. You fucking.
You get unwind.
I swear to God, if you give me 1 mile of activation, I will pick open your brain box and let all the air out.
Lilliput.
Listen, we're Catholic. We don't believe in divorce.
Yeah,
that's right. Let's do it. It's time to talk Friday the 13th, but to do that, we got to use a specific intro for that. Ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of CJ. Thank you, CJ, for that track, man. Thank you. I appreciate the hell out of that. I'm actually going to release a video. I've got a collection of a few stories I've been sitting on for a while. So I'm going to release a video. It's been fucking months and months, but fuck it. We'll do another one for over there too, given the season. So this, of course, you guys know I can't miss an opportunity to shit on this one, but I actually am kind of interested. This is 2009's Friday the 13th nailed Jason Voorhees' most important story. But Jason's story was a struggle to explore, as it was often the subject of many changes. See, Friday the 13th franchise may hold the record for being the slasher franchise to introduce the most iconic horror tropes. While the franchise didn't manage to secure the final girl trope, it did solidify the trend of masked killers killing promiscuous teens, the idea of supernatural killers. Bless you.
Thank you.
Jason's origin story may be the least majestic, especially when the likes of Freddy Krueger and Chucky had their origins told in a prologue or a monologue, but from the outside looking in, the best aspects would have made for a more definitive and equally scary story. This was proven in the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th, which took what worked about the original trilogy and created a definitive origin. The best part was, by slightly tweaking the origin, it improved on what made the character famous and could have kickstarted a more cohesive series. So they're basically going with Redneck Jason, the original, the first 3 movies.
But I like Retard Jason better.
I do too.
Well, he was a retard redneck version. So
isn't that kind of redundant?
He's still retarded.
I can't get on board with that 09 one. I fucking can't. I tried. Willa Ford's tits couldn't even do it for me. And she's got some nice fucking tits, and I waited a while to see those fuckers.
I've been waiting all day, and then when I finally saw them, they were nice. But the rest of the thing was a letdown.
It was.
Now I want to see it again just so I can watch your tits.
I don't think I've... Maybe I watched the 2009, but even back then, it's like I have no interest. Like, I have no interest when these people... And I get it. It's not just, hey, we can make a better version. A lot of it's money, too.
Yep.
But God, it's weird. It's like looking at Starry Night or like another painting and like, let's redo that. It's just weird. It's like, this is what it is, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't need
I don't know. Yeah.
See, okay, so my thing is with this, I have cautious optimism for the remakeable series that Brian Fuller's doing with A24. I do. I'm honestly excited to see that.
Wait, who's behind it?
Brian Fuller that did the Hannibal series.
Oh, that TV series?
Yeah,
that TV series is fucking gold.
Yep.
I know. So he's working on a new movie series or a new TV series for Jason.
It's a streaming series that's going to be on Peacock.
Oh, that one
called Crystal Lake.
Oh, the prequel thing. Okay.
Well, but they have the license to use anything in the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to. I think what they're and
it'll end with. I think that they'll have their own kind of storyline. I think, and then towards the end of it, you'll probably get to Jason.
But they've got 2 seasons guaranteed. With they're shooting for 4. They had to pick up the second season, or they would have had to like pay a penalty. So there's going to be at least 2 seasons. So I'm fingers crossed it goes well, because I would love to get like a full 4 seasons of this to see what they can do with it. Because
the whole thing's going to be focused on his mom.
Well, no, they're not. They said they're not going to do like the whole thing on her, but Adrienne King is coming back, and I like that idea because Adrienne King could play the Betsy Palmer character, because she obviously can't play Alice Hardy because she got killed in the beginning of part 2. She took the ice pick to the head.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm, and if they could like, dude, okay, so they said it's not necessarily just a prequel. So what if they're jumping back and forth and they have like a more, now see, I don't know, they haven't talked about the time period. That's the only thing that makes me nervous is where they're going to set it like chronologically.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they need to set it present day, installing a Neuralink in Jason.
God damn.
They did that. It was Jason Goes to Space. That was Uber Jason.
Holy shit.
But no, really, like I think this will suffer if they take it past like the 90s. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because these kind of franchises don't need the modern. Like it didn't work for Halloween. It just didn't.
Yeah.
Like we talked about earlier, the best scenes of the new Halloween trilogy were the scenes where they remade the 70s stuff.
Yeah. Well, even with the Hannibal stuff, I mean, like they didn't necessarily give a specific time period.
Mm-hmm.
Like it felt like he was trying to keep it in some kind of he had like certain rules kind of set up for it. If I remember correctly, like there were certain things like they were kind of avoiding to kind of give you the time period, but yet his clothes kind of have like a 70s vibe to it from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I vaguely remember this show. Like I know it was good, but I haven't seen it since it aired. It's something I should probably go back and rewatch.
Yeah, and they almost brought it to Netflix. They were going to continue it at a certain point, but you know, then they started doing all those kind of weird. They started clipping things.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think it serves the Friday the 13th franchise better if it stays in the 80s.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't because think about like the new Leatherface movie, that Abortion that was on Netflix last year.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible movie, but you had influencers and it's like, yeah, Leatherface murdered them all, which was fantastic. I mean, especially the one guy's like, you try anything and you're canceled, bro. And next thing you know, he's getting a chainsaw shoved through his guts. I'm all for it, but I don't want cell phones in my Friday the 13th. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be in the 80s where you have that. It's more, you're more isolated. You know, there's not that quick connection to everybody right then and there. It's either a pay phone or, you know, a walkie-talkie type thing, or, you know, your phone's tethered to a wall.
Cell phones ruin too many movies
and life.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do. Like, it totally detracts from it. Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
Not veering it too far off the subject, but like a movie like Can't Hardly Wait couldn't happen in today because of social media and cell phones, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, and if you notice too, for those who do have like Through the Woods, my hardcover book, you can get it now. It's still available. Perfect for Halloween. If you read it, you'll notice there are no cell phones in there.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep it at a certain time period for a reason.
Yeah.
Because it adds to the story and those great surprises and stuff.
Yeah. And you can't get that level of suspension of disbelief when there's like modern technology involved in this shit. It really hurts. It hurts the story.
It does.
The only time that I would ever see modern technology not hurt the story is when it's something like Fallen.
Yeah.
Because like a demonic possession that can jump at the touch or whatever instantly. Mm-hmm. All the technology in the world ain't gonna save you from that.
Right. What if the touch goes through the internet?
Yeah, that would be even freakier.
Mm-hmm.
You call somebody on the phone to pick it up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, is it the one he got electrocuted in the chair and then?
Yeah, he came back as like Electro Ghost.
Horace Pinker, Mitch Pileggi from the X-Files.
Oh, that was him, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep. And Deputy Rick from Friday the 13th Part 6 and Never Hike in the Snow by Womp Stomp Productions is one of the cops that gets possessed by Pinker in that. And I think he kills like a jogger. He's like limping through the park because everybody's got the Pinker limp because his leg got fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great movie. That is an underrated Wes Craven movie right there.
Oh, I didn't know it was Wes Craven.
Yep.
I saw it when I was a kid, so I barely remember it.
I've got that one on VHS too.
Sweet.
Yeah. Wait, Soul Assassin says, but Etep, imagine with cell phones, Jason ends up on World Star.
Oh, shit.
A teen sticks a body cam on Jason. Hilarity ensues, says Hicks Villain. Netflix, Viola Davis is Janice Voorhees.
Well, then she could just say Jason did do nothing.
Wait,
he's working on himself. He's going to college.
If this is modern Friday the 13th and it's on Netflix, why don't they just get Lark Voorhees to play Mrs. Voorhees?
Wait, where is this thing? It's airing on Netflix?
No,
I'm just joking.
The Blumhouse movie is going to be a cinematic release. The A24 project is a streaming series.
Mm-hmm.
See, but I don't know if Blumhouse, what they can use, though, by the rights situation, because A24, they got the rights to use everything because of Victor Miller, because he won that lawsuit with Cunningham. But I'm not sure, like we talked about the rights situation a little bit before, but it's very weird how it fucking breaks down.
Can I just ask, why does Blumhouse keep getting like the rights or permission to remake all the? They're like the J.J. Abrams of
so the Uwe
production
Boll of horror movies.
It's because they barely put up money for it, and the way that most of these movies they've been having a pretty solid profit. So that's enough for them to do. Oh yeah, no, it's a good studio.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing: is like when it comes to horror, I don't mind the John Carpenter approach. Like, and that's what Blumhouse does. Like, I really liked was it the Black Phone or whatever, the one with the kid. Like,
but the Invisible Man one sucked. You know?
But it was like so
crap.
Oh yeah, but like the approach though of like super low budget, like. You know what I mean? It's like one set basically, and like that's it. Like I like that. So it shows that Blumhouse is capable of making good horror.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you see shit like Candyman, where it's like, oh, we got somebody else's property, let's do something with it. You can tell they put more money than they did into the Black Phone, and it's like, where did it go? Like it was a terrible movie.
Yeah.
And I fear that's what they'll be doing with this property as well. It's like. They have the capacity or the potential to do it, but for some reason, everything they do, they just they take that one wrong left turn. Like, oh, this is
Well, the Fantasy Island reboot.
It was like a horror movie.
Yeah, I didn't see that movie.
They had like a pretty cast and a fucking garbage story.
Yeah,
it was fun. That movie was fucking terrible.
Some gay Korean the original tattoo.
Yeah, you replaced fucking Ricardo Montalban with what was Homeboy's name there from Ant-Man? The Mexican dude.
Was it Pena?
Michael Pena. Michael Pena. Yeah. He's funny, don't get me wrong, I like him. Man, that's not a role for him. Fucking stream started. Nice you
What's
two.
up? What happened?
YouTube's like I've lost 2 subscribers since the stream started, and we've lost 10 since last week now.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, so peeps, I'm asking. I'm not just being a dick. I'm just asking you, make sure you're still subscribed.
Yeah,
because
tell us why if you're leaving. Like middle finger emoji.
Leave a comment in the box, please. Jesus, dude. But I want to look at this a little more here. It says, when Jason was first introduced, he was the dead son of Pamela Voorhees, the motivation for a killing spree at Camp Crystal Lake. However, when his corpse rose from the depths in Alice's dream, it brought the notion Jason may not be as dead as previously believed. From there, he returned in part 2. Following sequel saw him obtain the iconic hockey mask that became the symbol of the relentless brutality in his kills. Jason eventually got his comeuppance in Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and was seemingly killed for good. Yeah, okay, so A New Beginning, we know that was Roy, the ambulance killer. You know, part 6 is when the best. I think that's the best one outside of the first one. Yeah, here's this is Willa Ford dying right here.
How would you 6 was so good. I just watched it again the other day. I watched 6 and 7 back to back.
Dude, those are both great fucking movies. Like they are. I don't dislike part 7.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to talking about that.
7 gets a little disjointed here and there with some of his things.
Yeah.
You know what I love? It was kind of an ongoing gag. Is that one preppy guy who got the axe in the face when the chick went to go swim, skinny dip, and his body kept popping up in front of everybody. Jason had like 3 more kills because of him.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you keep moving his body?
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps giving.
Holy shit! And 6, I was curious if I mean, Jason went in there and it looked like he was gonna end up killing kids as well at one point, and then he was headed towards them again, and he got stopped by with Tommy Jervis and the blonde.
Yeah, Megan Harris.
Yeah, she was hot. But it's like
the sheriff's daughter.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, was Jason about to kill kids? Like, whoa, what's going on here? He doesn't normally go after kids.
Yeah, he never really has.
Mm-hmm. But in 6, it looked like they were gearing towards that. I'm happy it did not happen, but yeah, I was kind of curious what they were doing with that, where they were going to go.
Yeah, the characters in that are so fucking amazingly 80s, especially Court, who has one of the best death scenes right there. And that was a practical effect. They actually flipped a fucking motorhome over for that.
Yeah, that was insane. That was crazy.
God damn, I just looked up Willa Ford's tits on Friday the 13th, 2009.
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah, here. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna we'll take the clip for this, but we'll play the trailer here. This is from the 2009 one.
Did you know a young boy drowned here? He was my son. And today is his birthday.
You won't believe my parents' cabin.
Here we are. Very nice, huh?
Just get your ass to the door and don't rush. Ready?
I'm not from around here, but I'm looking for my sister. She's gone missing.
That's the supernatural dude, isn't it? Jared Padalecki.
Let me guess. The dude looking for his sister survived.
People go missing around here. They go.
Yeah, the final guy.
Nope.
There's something on there.
We gotta get out of here. Come on, you guys. Oh my god.
This place is called Camp Crystal Lake.
there were a lot of good kills in that.
His name was Jason, and today is his birthday.
So that's
what?
Oh, I thought your
What?
TV in the background was part of the trailer.
You know, I still enjoy that movie. I know you hate it. I like it a lot better than a lot of the other movies in the franchise.
See, I think I like part 5 better than that one because part 5, it's not Jason, but it has the highest body count and some fucking badass kills in it, which I got to look at the Shout Factory version and see if they've got like the uncut death scenes, because I think they include some of those that the MPAA made them chop down, which some of them are fucking brutal.
Yeah.
And it sucks that they had to ruin the effects on, by cutting those down. It lessens the impact.
Yeah, that sucks when they
I don't know.
Like that.
Yep.
No, this one had a lot of great kills, and he was very intimidating. I like the menacing approach that they did go with. Because that guy who they have under there,
is that Tyler Nutt?
No, it wasn't Tyler Mane. This is the guy who he played Swamp Thing in the TV series, that last TV series. He looks like he's got alopecia, and he's all his forehead looks kind of weird too. I don't remember what his name was.
I'm looking it up. Derek Mears.
Yeah, that dude. That guy's a monster.
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
Yeah, he was pretty perfect casting. Because
I'll give him that.
They had the look down. The way he moved was really good. The way he killed them in the movie was fantastic. The misses are a lot of like story beats here and there, but it's shot well. That's why I can't shit on the movie because I did enjoy it. I own it. I've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah, I own it with the came with the Shout Factory one.
Was that all the movies?
Yeah, that's got every one of them up to Freddy vs. Jason, and then the 2009 one. But it says this one right here could have started a whole new story.
It could have.
I was honestly because I want to look up the box office for this one.
It was pretty solid. I remember.
I went to see it in the theater. I did because, dude, being a fan of the fucking franchise, it was like, okay, a new Friday the 13th movie. I was a little apprehensive because it was Michael Bay even back then, but
he only produced it, so he's better as a producer.
Yep. Hang on, let's see. All right, let's see. Right here we are. $91,509,154. 65 domestic, 26 international. So that one.
Those are solid.
Against a $19 million budget too.
Yeah.
So all told, the budget was probably around like $45 million. So it maybe 40. It made money.
It did. I think if it crossed that 100 million worldwide altogether, I think they would have definitely done the sequel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think you could go in really good directions with it because like how it ends it's strong for Jason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'm trying there were some good kills in that one. The cop getting the fucking was it the fire poker to the forehead or whatever it was, right, or a knife right outside the door.
Yeah, the shit with the axe was great too with that Asian kid.
Oh, yeah, he threw the axe and hit him in the back. Wasn't that him or the black? No, that was a black kid. He threw that axe and just whack, just smashed him right in the back with it.
Oh, he pulled it out of the Asian kid and then he threw it at the black kid. That's what he did
when he was running away.
He had a twofer, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that Asian kid. I was so happy to see him go.
Stop it!
Yeah, his character. His character is kind of annoying.
It wasn't because he was Asian. He was just annoying as shit.
Sure. Yeah. So long, gay boys.
Was he the one who was like he was masturbating in the cabin or something?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the camper often he was whacking.
Yeah.
Or you're a federal
end a
agent.
statement.
Never end a sentence with a preposition.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right. Let's see here. All right. We'll speaking of the box office, we'll.
By the way,
we'll
that
out.
was the highest grossing one. If you don't include Freddy versus Jason, that was the highest grossing Jason movie. Friday the 13th.
What about the first one adjusted for inflation?
Oh, that I don't know. It's saying 39 million. I'm just looking at the regular Google shit.
Now I'm
Freddy
interested.
was
Hang on a
82
second.
million.
Not bounding into comics. God damn it.
Bounding into these nuts.
Bounding in my bows. Let's see. All right, 1980. So that one made 39,786,892. All right, hang on. That was 1980. Okay. That came out like less than a month after I was born. May 9th. Let's see. Let's see here. We're going to adjust this for inflation, which is inflation in 2023 U.S. dollars. They're going to be like, you owe us money.
You're going to be taxed on looking this up.
1980, 2023, all right, and wait, what? Did you give me a number? No, not how much it cost. What the fuck? This thing's fucking pissing me off. I'm not even stoned. And it'd be close, I think. It'd probably be close. I still think 2009 it'd probably make a little bit more than the original one. But yeah, you're probably right. If they did cross that 100 million mark, they easily would have greenlit a sequel to that.
Yeah.
Because that one was received way better than the Nightmare on Elm Street that came out before that with Jackie Earle Haley.
Yes, it definitely did. It was a better movie out of the two.
Oh yeah, hands down. And I like Freddy, but I've never been as big of a Freddy fan. Even as I am, I like Michael Myers more than I like Freddy. You know,
Freddy's got great lines, but like his overall,
does.
his backstory is more disturbing than the rest of them.
Yeah, I like Robert Englund. It's nothing against him, but just as a franchise, I've always been more. I don't watch the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I don't like I haven't, like, the last time we watched one was, I think, on the channel when we watched part 2.
Yeah, that was...
That's the last time I've watched one. That was, like, last year, I think.
Yeah.
But I'll watch Friday the 13th or Halloween or Hellraiser or Phantasm or, you know, any other. I just don't watch them that. I don't know why. I watched Pumpkinhead before that. I need to order that on Blu-ray, actually. I need to order a copy of Pumpkinhead. That's a fantastic movie. But, all right. We're going to close out the night with...
You got to get into the Ash vs. Dead TV series.
I know.
I picked up the full season on, or the series rather. Walmart has it for $15 on DVD. So that's like freaking $5 a season. You can't go wrong with it. I'm telling you.
No.
Once you watch the whole thing, you can have way more appreciation for it as well. But you do have one heroic kind of slasher character.
Mm-hmm. I wanna go back and watch the original movie again. I haven't seen that one or Army of Darkness in so long. I do. I want to go back and rewatch those. But let's we'll end by doing the box office breakdown here.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
fresh beat.
Trap.
All right, here we are. Domestic weekend number 40. This weekend, folks. Number 1, Exorcist Believer, $26 million. That doesn't seem like a very strong opening for that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the first of a trilogy too.
Oh God!
Jesus.
Is it another Blumhouse?
No, I don't know.
Universal.
So it's basically it's a retread of the first Exorcist, but only now there's 2 girls, and one's a black one.
One's what? Patriarchy.
Yeah, and the Trump supporter parents end up. Spoiler, everybody! The Trump supporter kid gets killed. Because Trump supporters are evil.
But then,
yeah, go for it.
well, the parents, after their kid gets killed, they learn the errors of their ways. I'm sure.
And then they donate
get their soul to Hillary.
No, do you guys remember Repossessed? There was a parody of Exorcist called Repossessed, and as a joke, what they did at the end was they're like Catholicism couldn't contain the demon or couldn't exorcise the demon, so let's bring in every other religion, and they had like a Hare Krishna, a Buddhist, like all these people and all this shit. That's the plot of Exorcist 2.
What?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's trash, dude. I would avoid that one like the plague.
Wait, Universal forked out $400 million for the rights to make 3 of them, and Blumhouse gets David Gordon Green to direct it. Ugh. We got the chat back now on StreamYard. I just got notified we had 75 new comments.
Yep. Oh shit.
Yeah, so they all just came in at once.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry, we weren't ignoring your comments. I can't highlight them over on the YouTube side of it. So, but no, I had no interest in seeing this as soon as I was. Yeah, no.
Yes.
No. Yep.
Wait,
that's a hard
Blumhouse forked out $400 million for what property?
No, Universal did. Universal paid $400 million for The Exorcist.
Oh.
And yeah. So they got $400 million wrapped up in this so far.
Wow, that's
yeah.
Womp, womp.
Oh no!
Number 2, Paw Patrol is number 2 at $11 million.
What to see? It's a Friday night. The Exorcist Believer or Paw Patrol, the Mighty Mouse.
And that's down 50%. I'm not even gonna look and see how much Paw Patrol made worldwide.
Dude, we are.
Does the Trump supporting puppy die?
That's $86 million.
Holy shit.
Oh God, fucking Paw Patrol, the mighty movie. Number 3, Saw 10, Saw X, 7.8 million, down 57% its second week.
Oh no! That means it sucked.
That's getting beat by Paw Patrol by $31 million.
I mean, isn't 10 movies like? No, it's more than that. They said there's a couple of other ones too, that have different names. Like, isn't that like enough?
You got your ass beat by Paw Patrol,
right?
Yeah. Can I just real quick? Can I just say, when I saw the first Saw movie, I was going to school in Reno at the time, and I had seen no previews for it. No trailers, nothing like that. I had no idea what the movie was about. So, number 1, we arrive at the movie theater, and Jamie Foxx's Ray Charles movie, it was called Ray, was in the theaters at the same time. Number 1 on the marquee, it said Ray, and under that it said Saw, so it said Ray Saw, which was pretty funny.
Dude, but Saw Patrol?
Yeah, Saw Patrol would be an awesome movie, says Manliness.
I go in there and I see this great movie that I hadn't seen any of the trailers. I didn't know what Saw was about. And like at the end, when Jigsaw gets up after laying there the whole fucking movie, it was like such a rush. It was so new and inventive. I was blown away. And now here we are at Saw fucking 10.
Yep.
So I'm glad it's losing to Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Because they need more new inventive movies.
Yeah. I started watching these. I think Trina wants to eventually do them as well. Do like a review on some of them. So I started watching them. I'm like, okay, the first one, I enjoyed it, but I was like,
yeah, the first one's good.
Him getting up like that was awesome. But when the movie finished, I'm like, I still don't understand his reasoning behind all this stuff. Like, I didn't understand his motives. Everyone's like, oh, well, the next movie, it explains it more. It ties more into how he picks his victims. I'm like, okay. I watched the second one. I still don't see a major connection point.
They were all terrible people.
Well, yeah, I know that they're all terrible people, and I got this. I see what they did with the drug addict girl. I'm like, okay. Then I'm halfway ththrough the third one, and I'm already getting bored.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like one was enough.
Us too.
Huh?
What about the one with Mark Wahlberg?
I watched part 2 when I was done with the series. Like, all right.
Yeah,
it was a good premise.
I went to see.
I'm getting that vibe as well. Like 2 was like
I went to
felt
see
like,
the first
okay.
5 on opening night, but
damn,
I did.
So
I did.
All right, and what are your opinions? Like, should we just stop watching?
They got bad. Like after, the first one is fucking fantastic. I'm good with that. And then the next year it's like Saw 2. I'm like, all right, let's go check this out. I'm like, okay, a little bit more of the backstory. You get to find out, okay. And then it's like, there's gonna be another one. I'm like, oh fuck, let's go see it. Oh fuck, there's gonna be, oh Jesus. I'm like, I'm done. Oh Lord Jesus, after 5 I was finished.
After 5,
didn't they do
more than one?
Spiral? Didn't they do fucking Spiral too? So this actually isn't the 10th movie. It's like the 15th.
Yeah, well, Spiral is like a spin-off. You know, you don't need to see
That's
it.
like one with Chris Rock, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, he's the cop. Yep.
He's Chris
Yeah.
Rock.
Stop you idiot. I'm Detective John Kimball.
And someone said that there's a Jigsaw one too.
Yep.
Jesus.
And then from what I heard of this one, this takes place, I think, between 2 and 3 or some nonsense. 10 takes place between 2 and 3, from what I understood.
Really?
Yeah, because Jigsaw died in the 4th one, I think.
Yeah. He's dying in this. I'm halfway through it. I'm getting really annoyed that this doctor was supposed to save him or some bullshit. I'm like, this is dumb.
Well, that's his premise. Is that in the first one, he's this guy. He's this genius guy that's dying of cancer and shit. Yeah. And he's like, well, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna at least teach the world. Like, there's these people that don't appreciate their lives.
Yeah.
Like these terrible people. So I don't know. He doesn't really feel like a villain to me. It's like, dude, you're doing the Lord's work. These people are shitty people.
Right, but then
like Michael Douglas and falling down.
But hold on, let's go back to Saw 1 for a second. Like that doctor, from the way that they did the whole movie, he didn't cheat on his wife. He met with her. He didn't sleep with her though. The nurse or whatever. Like they left so much out of the movie. It felt like.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
I thought he was a scumbag. Like I thought he fucked around.
He didn't bang her. He went to meet up with her. Like they were gonna something else was going on, and they never fully explained it. I'm like, okay, when are they gonna explain this? Because he's so adamant too that he didn't cheat on his wife, and he didn't. When he was with that chick, like she put her hand on his leg or whatever. He's like, no, we're not doing this. I don't do this. He said that to her, and he took her hand off of his lap, and then he got the weird phone call. And the kid was taking photos of him or whatever when he was trying to leave. But it's like, and then he got captured with the pig mask on or all that crap. So it's like, wait a minute. So he didn't cheat on his wife. We don't know what his motives were, what he was doing in there in that room, in that motel with her. You know what I mean? It felt like there was something missing out of the story. And then why go after his family on top of it? Because Jigsaw wanted to he got the orderly. Who they were trying to kind of make it look like the orderly was the one responsible for this. What's it, Michael Emerson? And he was just another victim of Jigsaw. So it's like there was still shit that wasn't lining up.
So according to the fandom, it says that he was having a secret affair with one of his students, Carla Song.
Yeah, I thought that was the deal with Carrie Ellis's character.
Yeah, he was cheating. Like he had a wife and daughter, and he was cheating on them with that chick.
Yeah. Well, I just watched it the other day. When I watched it the other day, he goes, "No, I don't do this." He says that while he's sitting. He's like, "No, get your hand off me." Like, okay, what are you doing in the hotel room with her then, or the motel room?
Well, maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's like Willem Dafoe, you know? What are you trying to do? I just want to snuggle, fag. Whoosh, you know, like, no.
That was
like,
after. This is they just got in there.
Well, maybe he's not a snuggler. He just wants to bang and, you know, smack and whack or whatever.
It sounds to me like Carrie Elwes was living like that's who we're talking about with the affair, right?
Yeah.
Sounds to me like he was living life to the fullest.
Sounds like communist propaganda to me.
Wait, it says here that Dr. Smallwell, is that what his name was?
No, it was Lawrence Gordon.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And then they kept referring back to him like in the second movie and shit too. It's like, okay, yeah, we got it. He was his doctor. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're gonna make his family suffer too. Like, there's so much that still didn't line up for him.
Well, banging some other broad cost him a foot. That's all he got out of the deal.
Oh no, he died.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he said it too. He said, I can't survive this. I'm the blood loss, and he tried to crawl out of there. He goes, if I could get help, I'll send it to you. And he never made it out. That's why his foot stayed behind.
Oh, I thought he got out, and then that was like his pound of flesh that he paid Jigsaw.
Oh no, he died, and they made it clear too. Especially how pale white he got at the end like that.
Well, no, dude, I've been that pale white before. Yeah, I've been like that.
He told the kid that was still locked up there, the photograph. He said, no, he goes, I'm not going to make it. But if I could at least make it crawl out of here, I'll try to get help for you. But I'm dead already. Like, he was telling him that. Because, in the second movie, when you see Wahlberg's character get there, like, you see the foot that's still left behind. Because if he had made it, he would have sent people down there. And you also see the body of the kid who's still locked up down there.
Yeah, Clone Geek says, doesn't he come back in one of the sequels? I thought he did.
I thought he did too, yeah.
Oh, does he?
He was one of he was one of Kramer's like goons.
He becomes
John Kramer,
yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't get that for you. I'm midway through 3.
Yeah, I think it might be 5 or 6.
Yeah, because that was the whole point of the movie was that like that's how Jigsaw wasn't a killer. He gave the choice to the people, like whether or not they
fucked the point where the chances of them surviving are very slim.
Well, they have to make a choice. They can either be mutilated or they die.
Well, and then that makes no sense with the Dina Meyer character in the second one, when she's in that weird trap that's got like the needles and shit stuck in her chest, and then she's got like a vat of acid and the key that's inside of it. So she makes it to get to the key, unlocks it, and then she sees that woman and decides to yank on them herself, and then like her whole chest gets ripped open. Like, I didn't understand any of that.
If she used the key, then she would have been free.
She did use the key.
Well, I mean, to get the contraption off of her.
But she couldn't get it off. Like, she got the main piece off of her neck. Like, I don't know. It felt like there's too many plot holes with this series already.
Yeah, I'd had enough of it, and this one just doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah, to get to 10, like that's tiring.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
The Creator,
I wanted to see Creator.
Its second week down 55.6, dropped from 3 to 4.
That is Schwab's favorite movie.
Let's see. This one is at 61 million worldwide. Oof. Almost 62 mil.
How much did they spend?
Probably like 300.
Let's see. It says 80 million, so you can figure roughly what 2.5 times it'd be about what 200 million, because they marketed the shit out of this.
Yeah, they did. That's a shame because it looked good, but I heard it referred to as a flawed masterpiece.
Ouch.
So yeah, it looked good. The trailer looked cool. You know, the concept, the war against AI and people. But
yeah.
Although
sounds like
it is modern.
Dream.
Well, it is made for modern audiences, and we all know how co-opted the science fiction genre is now. So it's all like black people.
Human eat the bugs.
Yeah. No, it's dumb man gets corrected by black lesbian.
Yeah, the Saw movies just all blended together.
Yeah, they did.
That's basically what they did. Yeah. Clone Geek says sounds like the creator has a crappy script or something, but visually it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing that like kind of made me give it a second look. It was the initial trailer I saw when we were at the movies, and then I was like, The Blind, number 5, 3.2 million, second week out of Fathom Events. This is the Phil Robertson story. This one's at 10 million.
Duck Dynasty.
10 million. Yep.
Duck Dynasty.
Number 6.
Much rather why it's one about Phil McCracken, the Scottish therapist.
Phil McCracken. Is that the ASMR chick?
No, that was Mike Myers' SNL. He had a character named Phil McCracken, the Scottish therapist. I don't think so. And everything, laddie.
Number 6, 2.6 million, down 25%. Its fourth week. This one is at 102,690,958 worldwide.
I liked the other two movies, so I have high hopes for this one.
Which one was the Murder on the Orient Express?
Yeah, Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. And Kenneth Branagh as Hercule Poirot is like freaking awesome.
Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Death on the Nile yet. I heard that Cannibal's in it, Armie Hammer.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. The thing about Poirot though is that it's weaponized autism. Like if you liked House, that TV series House, how he's like a kind of an asshole. Like that's basically like the Belgian form of that is Poirot.
Yeah. I think Poirot's a little bit nicer.
Well, he has no he's autistic. He has no understanding of like human Like his wife was the one that kept him balanced, and when she died, he just kind of like went fuck it.
Okay.
He's like full Sheldon Cooper.
I didn't know that about the character that he's autistic.
Yeah.
Clone Geek.
I like that Clone Geek movie. I want to make 3 dumb teens try to make a horror film, and one of them gets killed making it.
Tucker and Dale.
Can I just say, I like House, but it's in this day and age, it's really not a bingeable show. That was definitely more of a watch it once a week show, because if you try to binge it, after so many episodes, you realize every episode is the same fucking thing.
Yeah. His fake American accent.
Yeah, it's just the same formula. Mystery illness, don't know what it is, positive it's this, treat him for that. It isn't that at the end. Oh, you're a tranny. Sorry.
that in his medical position, the whole diagnostician thing is completely fictitious. Doctors don't give a fuck what you have. They will let you die and not care.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't know what it was. Too bad.
Yep, sucks to be you.
Yeah.
It's never lupus.
It's just a tapeworm.
Let's see. So the Nun 2 is in number 7 with 2.6 million, down 45% in its 5th week. That one, $248,789,080. Not bad.
Yeah.
International market loved it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting for the Nun 3 and Undercover.
Yeah.
Nuns on the Run was fantastic.
Yeah. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Right? Bobby
Flying
Coltrane.
Nun.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Number 8, Dumb Money.
I want to make a feel-good sports movie about a nun trying to run the Boston Marathon.
What did it happen in 2000?
Yeah.
This was the GameStop movie.
She's gonna make it.
I call this movie Nun Run.
An explosive dude bombed at the theater.
Equalizer 3 dropped down quite a bit. It's 6th week, 1.8 mil. But it made 167 worldwide.
That's a great number.
Yeah, I gotta see this one.
It just looks like the
Third
movie
part of
theaters
the
are down in
trilogy.
general.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, I mean,
Everything is.
we're in a depression right now. I mean, we're in a hardcore
Hocus
depression.
Pocus. 30th anniversary re-release of Hocus Pocus.
Jeez.
Yeah, because every once in a
Minute
while, you got Midler, someone attacks Trump 24/7, right?
Yeah. TDS.
Look at Blue Beetle, 8 weeks in, folks.
Ouch.
$128 million.
How's it still in theaters?
They're trying
my
to squeeze
God.
every dollar they can out of it.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Oh, stop making sense. I really want to see that.
Why is Haunted Mansion still in theaters? Jesus.
You know,
Meg 2,
October.
$394. All right. Just shy of 400 million for Shut Up Meg 2. But that's your
Well,
box
you know what stop
office
making
breakdown.
sense is, right?
No.
That was the 84, either 82 or 84 concert film of the Talking Heads. They found they took the master print and remastered it for 4K.
Nice.
I know that.
That's fucking cool. Dude.
I want to watch that because that was a great concert. I watched that video several times as a kid.
Burning down the house.
Dope. I still got to watch the Meg 2.
It's on streaming.
Yeah. Well, we started watching it one night, and like I said, we just both felt. Me and Trey were just like, we kind of fell asleep.
Yeah, that's
weird.
Yeah.
But I like the first one.
Chris is saying he doesn't like Krakens. My bad.
Anti-Kraken.
I heard the corpse of Rainn Wilson floats up, and it tries to make a run for Epstein Island. It's amazing.
Good Jesus lizard.
Oh no. He's
Running on water.
But he's right. Oh, folks, that'll put a bow on tonight's episode, though. Vinny, are you guys? We got the Halloween Havoc tomorrow, Tony. Which Halloween Havoc we watching tomorrow?
We did 97 last week, right? So 98, DDP and Goldberg. DDP and Goldberg. Hogan versus Warrior 2 and CJP. They didn't edit out the fan in Halloween Havoc 97.
Yeah, dude, he got his. Dude, Hogan gave him a close fist punch to the face.
Multiple. Just kept punching him in the face.
Well, I mean,
fuck him.
That was a definite fuck around, find out.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
He punched him like 3 or 4 times solid in the face while Macho Man was like trying to pin him down on the ground.
Yeah. Dude, what would possess you to think you could take on a guy that big? Like, freaking idiot.
I get it, though, with Roddy Piper handcuffed to the cage.
Yep.
That was a real situation. That dude could have went in there and slit Piper's throat. You know, you don't know what he's going to fucking do.
Those fans behind him could have done that as well.
Yeah. Remember the doll? Like, ripped the doll's arm off?
Dude, they were right there. They were touching him while he was handcuffed, and the other ones are beating the shit out of that guy in the ring. Like, whoever set that up, man, their distance was pretty messed up there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was off by a ton. 'Cause I got one eye and could tell how fucked up it was, man.
Right?
They should have been fired on the spot.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, did you guys see that they said Vince is completely out of creative control for WWE now? It's 100% or 99.9% Triple H.
Oh,
really?
Yep.
So that's why all the old guys are going back.
Probably.
Yep. Triple H, I buried you. Now you can come back.
Yeah, they said Endeavor gave him the full reins.
So we got the Halloween Havoc 98 tomorrow. Wednesday nights, Witchboard Wednesday. We'll be watching Witchboard. Commander Cody from Pursuing Paranormal suggested that one. He'll be joining us. Thursday we'll do a member stream. And Friday night, we got the Friday the 13th. I'll be live from Detroit that night. So yeah, we'll watch. As a matter of fact, before we go, we need to check on the voting on the community tab, right? Meow.
Well, in the meantime, Thursday we'll also be doing a toy stream, and I'll break down for everyone the time span it takes to create a figure from concept to finished product that'll get into market, and how that whole process works. You know, that's I got inspired by someone today for that. So.
Yeah. Here we go, right here. Here is currently right now with 40 votes in. We have 65% to 35%. Part 3 is leading Part 4 right now. So, yeah, there's you can still vote until Thursday this week. We'll share this, right, Meow? Voting is still open.
Oh, don't forget Wednesday. We're going to be watching reviewing Part 7 on Trina's channel.
Yep. Oh, I'll be there for that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's gonna lead right into watching Witchboard, which we'll be doing here. So there you go, folks. There's the current state of the poll. CJ, you got your show on Thursday too, don't you, sir?
Yes, I still haven't got my guests confirmed yet. So I may need to require the services of someone to step in as the last minute, just in case. But on the 26th, I'll have Desiree Wright on. She's a classically trained pianist who does a lot of live streams where she does anime and video game covers on piano.
Oh, nice.
And she's gorgeous.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, man. That's fucking great, bro. Absolutely, man. So that's gonna round out the week for us, folks. You come back here, join us tomorrow night for Halloween Havoc 98, and I'll have. Oh yeah, and I've got a video I recorded with Trina. We got the Hell House LLC review of Part 2 and 3 getting ready to drop as we get closer to Devil's Night and the premiere of Hell House LLC Origins, the Carmichael Manor, which I'm fucking looking forward to. So let me thank everybody here. Thank y'all in the chat, man. Yep, we're gonna be watching it right on there on YouTube. Soul Assassin. Thank you, Soul Assassin, Tollbat, Tommy, the Guinea Pig Collective, Keely Chow, Hicks Villain, Papa Cotton, Brutal Morningwood, Sir, Clone Geek, Frankie Knows, Brightest Day, Tina Bojan, Trina, Nelson, my man. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. We appreciate you so much hanging out with us on Monday night, kicking off your week the right way. Thanks, Draven. Draven stopped in on his break at work, I'm sure. Scrambles is here. J-Man stopped in earlier. Yeah, if you want to hear, the first hour of the show is us ranking the Halloween franchise. So go back and check that out. Thank everybody for watching on Rumble. I'm Etep Queen from the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all you. We don't see. Have a great day. You know what? We're gonna go out with the intro again because you know the intro's dope. So let me kill this fucking background music.
Folks, on the eve of my wedding anniversary, I like it. Yes,
nice. Enjoy this.
Why would you play
Happy
this
anniversary
on the day of my daughter's wedding?
Yes, on the eve of.
Good night, everybody.